Hey guys, welcome back to Anatomy with Natalie. Today I'm talking about a kidney condition. If you want to or don't want to, stay tuned for future videos. Click the subscribe button. Now let's get into it. Hey Siri, what is cystinuria?
Cystinuria is a rare condition in which stones made from an amino acid called cysteine form in the
No. Cystinuria is a inherited genetic autosomal recessive condition when amino acids called cysteine form. This condition of stone is a type of kidney stone. What distinguishes cystine stones is that they are reoccurring and usually larger than kidney stones. The condition itself is lifelong, along with the stones that are reoccurring. Stats by Kidney Organization: 1 in 7,000 people worldwide have cystinuria. 30 to 40% get it in their 20s or 30s, some adults in their 40s, and 8 to 10% as children. So, just for background information, I interviewed someone named Sierra, and she was initially diagnosed at age 11 to 13 or 12. And ever since then, she has been keeping up, and she's the age of 21 now. So, yeah. So, when she first found out, after the initial diagnosis, of course, she was scared because she's just an 11-year-old, and obviously not as familiar or that exposed to their own body yet. So the pain that she felt, where it was coming from, was a little awkward for her. And so the body part that she first felt pain was in the lower left of her abdomen area. And she described the pain such as a constant holding of the knife stabbed inside of her. And so the pain was obviously pulsing. Um, Along with that, she felt internally very nauseous. Apparently, she felt so nauseous and pale in the face and needed to throw up every 15 seconds. And it got to the point where she kept throwing up, and it started becoming clear liquid instead of anything solid color. And then the nauseous symptoms lasted until she was then taken to the emergency clinic where they gave her medication, but then the medication backfired and basically she threw up those as well. So after she arrived to the urgent clinic, she did the urine testing. And so with that, they just want to see, maybe it's like something they'll see that's too much buildup or anything that's not supposed to go into the urine. For example, proteins. After her reaction to the medications that they had given her on the spot, when she kept throwing them back up, they finally sent her to Children's Hospital. At Children's Hospital, they then did extensive study by doing another urine sample, um, and then doing blood lab works to see what's going on with her body. A week later, after getting the call back from the team, they finally called her to come back in, and so that they found some amounts of cysteine in her urine. So they asked her to come back in so that they can continue to study and see what is going on through a CAT scan. With the CAT scan, they were able to find that she had kidney stone. And with that, they immediately got her admitted, and they want to, remove the kidney stones as soon as possible while she's young. Yeah. After finding the kidney stones, they decided to right away get her admitted to do a lithotripsy. With this procedure, they put in a very small and thin yet strong instrument inside through the urethra to be able to break down the kidney stones while small and let it become even smaller where it becomes fragments and that they're easily passable through the urine. Then they take those fragments that are able to come out and sample those to see where they come from. And so after putting two and two together from uh, urine sampling, they found that it was the buildup of the cysteine, the amino acids that had built up. After diagnosing her, they've been giving her Thiola. Thiola is a oral medication treatment where it build, uh, helps to break down the cysteine that's been building up. And ever since they initially removed the kidney stone, she's been progressing positively, um, better, but she's also been feeling sharp pains, such as something solid flowing through her urinary urethra. Positively, the medication helped, but long term speaking, it does not go away. Cystinuria is something that stays with you forever. It does not stop. Sierra says that cystinuria has affected her life and hobbies. Well, she's just, sometimes tired, fatigued, but it's an emotional thing where she has to excuse herself if she like is not feeling comfortable, and with those, kind of have to excuse yourself and go. Um, Maybe frequently going to the restroom is also, can be a disturbance to others, but for her own personal health, she shouldn't hold restrain herself from using the bathroom. So, yeah. These cysteine stones can feel very painful while they pass through during urination. That's a very common feeling. Currently, there's no other form of medicinal treatments besides the Thiola. The only life long term outlook for this disease condition is it's just with you. It's gonna be phases and times where the stones can be large, the stones can be smaller, varies. It can be, more build up during the morning or the nighttime. It varies per person. The general cause of this issue is by the cysteine. The body is not able to control the amount of cysteine that it uh, makes, causing it to build up the excess cysteine that should go into the bloodstream but does not. As said, this is a genetic autosomal recessive. Both parents must have it, and unfortunately, the child gets it. Uh, People usually with the Sierra said that she does still live a normal life. It doesn't affect her as much, but it's still, you can return to normal life. You just gotta keep up with follow ups with the doctors. The only possible complication that could prolong improvement is either sudden uh, change in pain wise that you feel in that area, um, overuse of the Thiola medication outside of the way that the doctors prescribed it for. Um, yeah. So living with cystinuria is manageable as long as you take the medications you need, Thiola, and drink lots of water.